Okay, so as you can see, it has been a little while. All of these have grown all the way down. I did have the tree farm running for a little while, and I don't know why, because I have a ton of trees. I was getting some spruce wood for a project, and you could probably see it on the mini map, but I'm building my house. Yeah, it's actually going pretty cool. And I've just been having a ton of fun playing around with this, getting pictures of my own house, going back and forth, playing with these micro blocks or whatever they're called, kind of figuring everything out in 3 dimensions. I've got the little back area here. We have some metal type chairs. It's like a painted black metal, and then like a little fireplace with a glass top. And so I'm doing my best to try to represent everything in Minecraft. And of course, it's not going to be perfect. Like, we have a hot tub, and this looks good enough. Of course, there's no water in it yet, but working on that. And it's just so cool. I am loving this. Yeah, I'm going to be putting a fence up around the outside, and my garage is going to go in this spot here. And there's like a little area for my ride-on lawnmower. And this is my real life in Minecraft, and I don't think I've ever been this inspired to build something in Minecraft before. And this is just really, really cool that I feel like I have the tools to be able to do it here. A lot of this stuff is micro blocks, and I hope it doesn't lag too much because it is a lot of micro blocks. But like even the mossy stone bricks, these are actually fake mossy stone bricks. They are a stone variant through the chisel. But like I've got this little basil plant or something, I don't know, and like these looked perfect. And then we've got like this tall little grass stuff, and the rice looks perfect for that. Little flower bush, which maybe I'll add flowers to it. That would be pretty. Some little colored block and just add little dots of it here and there. Our grass is not usually this unkept, but I feel like it gives it more life when you put some grass on it. And I wanted to be with you guys when I bone meal this. I don't know why, but I've been working on this for days now. And yeah, my shed's gonna go there. And I just felt like I wanted to come back and show you guys some progress. And I got really sentimental as soon as I started recording. But yeah, I wanted to build this tree with you guys together, and I'm gonna modify it from whatever it grows, but let's just see what we get. This is terrible. This is the worst possible tree that I could have gotten. I'm gonna do a different one. Let's do the thing that BOO used to do to try to make them taller. Oh, you know what? I could actually just take it out like this and then build it up from there. That looks atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. But it could work as the base. It's a pretty big tree. Like, it goes double the height of our house. So I'm going to have to build it out quite a bit. But I might not even use oak leaves. I might use, like, these leaves. Maybe these leaves on it. It's more of a fine leaf tree. It's a brighter color for sure. Yeah, I might be able to make that work. But yeah, as you can see, I have a ton of these micro blocks. Yeah, that's what they're called. And all different types and different leaves up here. And yeah, I've just been working around and finding a block that works, just kind of going through the palette, like scrolling through, trying to find something that's the right color, that I think I can use as the right shape. And, you know, I'm being interpretive. My actual driveway has a bunch of cracks in it, which I wanted to represent, but I just don't know how I could possibly represent it on here. And then it has like a lip, which I feel is important. Like, every time I'm shoveling snow, I knock this lip. And our yard is actually in line with the lip, but I can't make grass half a block tall. Like these are half a block. So I'm just going for like, okay, these are there because it has the right lip. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, they're close enough to matching the grass. And then these are like actual stones in my yard. But, mossy stone bricks, that works. They're not, paved stones in my yard, which I'm trying to, do different layers here to represent that. And then this is like a manhole cover and a smaller one beside it, maybe like an electrical one. And yeah, I've got like this white trim around everything, which is, it's hard to get the white trim. A lot of places like the glass, especially with this weird shape where it's like half a block out. Of course, you can only do this with micro blocks, but there shouldn't be that line in the middle. But I'm just rocking with it. Got like the little white trim there, kind of goes through the mailbox, but this is a little mailbox. We actually have like a double door thing that has a screen door and then the main door, but again, it doesn't fit. So I'm interpreting the best I can. And this is what the inside looks so far. This is going to be a sliding glass door. And I need to build a barbecue somehow. It's going to be kind of fun to figure out. And the hot tub, which, oh, I just realized these are in the wrong spot. I'll have to fix that. Can I fix that? I hope I can. These guys need to be on these blocks so that I can actually put water inside of that. There's no bubbling things in this this mod pack as far as I know, so I'm just gonna have to make do with whatever I can figure out. But pretty cool little step up, and this is like the lid of it, kind of folded over. And of course micro blocks again. Everything here is micro blocks. Yeah, we also have a dog house. This is all smaller in real life, and it can't really make things perfectly to scale. So I did the best I could here. There's actually like a dog house right here. It's not. It'd be like 1 block big. It's not that big, but trying to make it work. And then there's stuff like right here where there is actually glass behind this, but because I needed the chain link iron bars to match up and to actually link up to the side, I can't link it up to a micro block, so it had to be a full block. And that's where we have like our bins for all the different recycling. So it's just pretty cool. It feels pretty good. I don't know. I've just been loving this project, just having fun building. And I'll probably just keep doing that, just building off camera. Went back and I watched my first series and I watched my second series and of Crash Landing, I mean. And I remember the mindset I was in. I even had a third series, which I talked about in the finale of the second series, and I did film a few episodes of it. And I didn't like it. No one else really liked it. So I ended up taking those videos down. But I found I didn't want to continue doing YouTube at the time. I shouldn't say that. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I did. I didn't want to continue doing those series in the way that I was doing them. It felt forced. It didn't feel like I was being myself, and I was trying to find, what is my name? What is my voice here? And I was trying to make money off of YouTube. In the end, that's not what it's about, and that's not what it should have been about. But that is what I was trying to do. And I think I just want to have fun. And I went back and I edited all the videos that I had recorded of this series so far, and just that process of editing again and posting, making thumbnails, I found like a flow to it that I've really been feeling good about. I don't need to be a YouTuber. I have a full-time job. I run a business, but it has always been a dream of mine. My wife is actually a YouTuber, and it's a part of her income. It's not the whole thing. And I kind of vicariously lived through her for the last few years. And I wanted to make stuff, but the editing process got me down, and well, I'm not going to make money from it, so I shouldn't be focusing on it, and I just kept putting it aside and prioritizing just playing. But it feels really good to just do something that I really enjoy, do it because it feels good, and do it in a way that feels good. Like, I used to record and I'd re-record lines and re-record lines, but the way that I'm filming this and the way that I'm editing it, it's just me hanging out, talking. And I know I'm not moving around all that much right now, but I just needed to think and talk for a sec with you guys. Because this was a big part of my life for a long time. You guys were a big part of my life for a long time. I literally have fan art from when I was Mr. Soises, and like that, it means a lot to me. I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be Mr. Soises. I wanted it to be something. And I needed to leave for a while, kind of figure out my name, figure out who I was. And coming back to it in a way that's just me being me is freeing in a way. It is really nice to just make videos, and I'm making them for me. I'm sorry, but I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a life licensed advisor. I run a financial advising business. That's who I am now. I started in high school making videos online, and I made $110 or something. My parents always pushed it, that it needed to make money to be worth my time. And that's what I believed my time should be spent on. And I did everything I could to try to make it make money. And that ruined it for me. I didn't like the process. I didn't want to continue with the process. And now I feel like I'm kind of taking control again. This is my world. This is my series. And I'm going to build whatever I want. And if you guys want to stick around, I'm happy to build it with you. But I have to just do things that are near and dear to my heart. This is the first home I ever owned. I bought it with my wife. And I am very excited to keep going on this project and just fiddle away with it whenever I've got some free time. But it kind of leaves it as like a legacy, because one day I won't live in this house. And one day we might do renovations or change things around, and it won't look like this anymore. But for now, it does. And it's like a time capsule. It kind of just keeps what our house looks like at this point kind of solidified or crystallized as this sculpture in a silly little kid's game, you know? I haven't even had this like nostalgia for it until I started recording. And yeah, things in my life have gotten put in perspective more recently. In my business, I had an assistant, and that assistant was also my sister, my oldest sister. And she was fantastic. I didn't have to worry about anything. She just did all the work and no questions, just went through it. She was so good. And then she got cancer a few months ago. She got diagnosed. And my life kind of got tossed upside down for a little while. And I found myself distracting myself with filming this series. It's kind of hard to deal with it. She was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which is not the kind you want. It's not necessarily terminal, but it's on its way there. I was playing this series specifically, and I only started editing them recently. I was just recording. Got into a little bit of a bout with my wife because I haven't been present. And then I started to edit the videos because that was kind of the thing, is that I was not being productive. I was just playing Minecraft and recording it as an excuse for being lazy and sitting there. Then I started working on this project, and I started editing, and I rewatched some of my old series, and I realized that my videos are not great, but I feel really good right now. My sister got a really big surgery done. She had a tumor that grew from 8 centimeters all the way to 18 centimeters. And that's like a circular tumor. And that happened in a month and a half. And she got really, really skinny, like bone thin. She started chemo around the same time. And then she had to stop chemo and get rushed to a big hospital near us, like 6 hours away near us. Over the weekend, her and her family had to drive there. They were thinking they'd get televac'd, but there wasn't one available, so they had to drive. Anyway, she got the big tumor taken out. She has a bunch more, but she's doing good. And she's got a lot of help right now. And things are looking up there. She's able to process food much better, and I honestly haven't been able to see her because I've been just regularly sick, but I can't, go and see her because she doesn't have an immunity right now. I know she's doing better though, so that has helped me feel better. As well, I have been putting myself in difficult situations purposely. By that, I mean I have been doing effective speaking, I guess you could call it. Like speaking at different events and trying to get better at it. I've spoken a lot recently. And a lot of opportunities have kept coming up about speaking. And I realized that I keep taking these opportunities and it's been exciting. And then I joined a effective speaking competition. It wasn't really a competition, but it's with a non-for-profit group that I'm part of. And I actually won it, but the only other competition had not practiced effective speaking in years. And he purposely said that he just wanted the practice. He wasn't trying to win. I still am proud that I did it, not for the fact that I beat someone, but for the fact that I did it and I participated. I feel like I've been doing a lot of good with my job recently as well. It's been really, really hard not having my sister to help. It is a very tough time, but it's been putting things in perspective and has helped me get back to exercising more and doing more things that matter in the grand scheme of my life. And I'm hopeful for my sister. So things are looking up. And I hope I continue with this project because I've got some big ideas of what I want to do here. And I know I can do them. It's just a matter of putting in the time and focusing on it. But man, I am loving this house project. And I'll probably just keep working on it, and I'll probably just make videos when I find that there's something worth making a video about. And I might not post them in a timely manner, but I've just been having fun just doing stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and that you do things because they mean something to you, instead of just trying to make money like I stupidly did. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm probably never going to be a big YouTuber, but I do enjoy it. So, thanks for being on this journey with me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to smile, guys. Things do get better.